Let's talk about practical AI applications. Not theoretical concepts, but real solutions that generate actual business value. One of the most powerful and proven use cases is implementing an AI lead generation agent on your website. Think about it. A system that works around the clock, qualifying potential customers, answering their questions in real time, and gathering contact information while you focus on running your business. For today's demonstration, I've created SilverSuite Mobile Luxuries, and I'm pretty excited about how this demo turned out. I used the Flux One model running locally to generate these photorealistic images, which in my experience produces the most lifelike results of any current image generation model. But the visuals are just the wrapper. Let's get into the real value. Now you might be thinking, there are dozens of chatbot platforms out there, and you're right, but here's the thing. Most of them are severely limited in what they can do. Sure, you can build something from scratch using tools like N8N or LangChain, but that's not always the best use of your time and resources. What you need is a solution that's both powerful and practical. Something that gives you flexibility to create exactly what your business needs without reinventing the wheel. Today, I'll show you how to build a lead generation system that can qualify leads based on your specific criteria, answer detailed product questions using a knowledge base, collect valuable contact information, provide immediate, accurate responses to potential customers. And most importantly, I'll show you how to do it in a way that actually converts visitors into qualified leads. Here's the reality about website visitors. They want instant answers. When someone lands on your site, they're not interested in digging through pages of FAQs or waiting for an email response. Think of it like walking into a hardware store. You want that experienced employee who almost reads your mind and guides you straight to what you need, not someone who sends you down the wrong aisle or just says, "We don't carry that anymore." That's exactly what a well-built AI-enhanced chatbot does. I'm not affiliated with Chatling in any way. It just happens to be one of my favorites because they've really nailed the implementation. Let's start with Chatling's dashboard. After signing up for their generous free tier, you'll see options for creating and managing agents, viewing analytics, and accessing API documentation. What's great is you can control everything through their API if needed. Creating a new chatbot is easy. Just click the Create Chatbot, and then I recommend choosing the Lead Generation plus AI template as your foundation. Before we dive into building our chatbot, let's talk about what makes or breaks any AI-driven application: the data. Just like that expert hardware store employee, your chatbot is only as good as the knowledge base. For SilverSuite, we're going to build a comprehensive knowledge base covering detailed specifications for each luxury suite, common use cases and scenarios, pricing and availability structures, setup requirements and logistics, frequently asked questions with detailed answers. To create this synthetic data, we used Anthropic's Claude 3.5 Sonnet. Of course, you could use OpenAI's GPT-4 or the O1 models. So I've already set up a couple of chatbots for us to take a look at. I first created a basic one and then a more advanced one. Let's take a look at the basic. And this is what our main interface looks like for building out these chatbot flows. In this basic one, I've just started it out as a normal chatbot that asks for contact information up front. And then we ask it how we can assist today. And based on the user's question, we use AI to access our knowledge base and return a response to the user. Now for the more advanced one, I'm going to go ahead and show you this in action. So the way I have this one set up is just the floating type that sits in the bottom right-hand corner and then pops up when someone clicks on it. You can also set that so that it automatically comes up after a few seconds. Thank you for considering SilverSuite Mobile Luxuries. I'm your dedicated reservation specialist, ready to help you discover our premium mobile solutions. Which one of our signature mobile experiences interests you today? I'm going to say the executive mobile office, which is this one right here. That sounds intriguing. The Executive Mobile Office is an excellent choice for achieving comfort and productivity on the go. To help me better understand your needs, could you share when you'll be utilizing this service? Also, where will you be? And do you have any specific requirements or special events planned that we could enhance with our services? This will be my office on a movie set in Sedona, Arizona in May of 2025. Thank you for sharing that. To ensure we tailor the executive mobile office perfectly for your movie set in Sedona, Arizona, could you let me know if there are any specific amenities or features you envision needing for your team during the production? And I'm just going to reply here. No specific needs. I would like nice chairs. Can you tell me what kind of chairs you have? We have some excellent chair options for the executive mobile office, including Herman Miller Aeron, known for its ergonomic design and comfort. And we also have the steel case gesture chairs. She also goes on to say, these chairs are designed to enhance productivity and comfort during your work sessions. Do you have any additional questions or specific preferences regarding your office setups? I'm going to say yes. What questions do you have for me regarding the executive mobile office or any other services we offer? What do you estimate the price tag being if I have the office for 1 month? For a monthly rental of the executive office, the pricing ranges from $14,000 to $28,000 depending on configuration you choose. Additionally, since monthly rentals receive a 25% discount, the estimated price would be adjusted accordingly. If you have any further questions or need assistance with the booking process, feel free to ask. Thank you for understanding. If you have any additional questions or need further assistance regarding the executive mobile office or any other services, please let me know. No, I do not. And so now she is asking for my contact information. All right, so I'm kind of thinking that it might be better to have this contact information earlier in the workflow. But I just wanted to throw this together real quick to show you the types of interactions you can have with a chatbot. I mean, I can hardly tell if this is a chatbot, at least based on the questions I asked. So let's jump in and take a look at how this one was set up. Before we step through this workflow, I just want to show you a little bit about how this is put together. Over here on the left is where you grab your blocks and you can just drag those into your workflow and you can delete those. We have regular, what I would call static blocks, where we can include video, images, all kinds of stuff here. And we have our capture responses. We can have buttons, numbers, URLs, emails, text, date and time. So that can be helpful if you're setting up appointments, other, custom forms. And this is our AI response block. HTTP request, send emails, set variables. So really just a ton of different things that you can do here. And this is where you create your variables at. And right here is where you can go to your knowledge base. And this is where we put in all of our different text, including FAQs and everything we could get together for this particular business. And so, yeah, the real power comes from our RAG knowledge base. You can input this through direct text entry, document uploads, website crawling, custom URL lists. And one other really cool thing that many other chatbots are missing is the ability to customize the chat widget's appearance to match your brand. You can choose between floating, inline, or full screen deployment. So you can change your colors, you can change the sizes, the placements, include images for your chatbot. And another cool thing is that you can integrate with your existing tools using Zapier. For example, you could have Zapier update a spreadsheet in Google Docs or something like that with your leads. However, I wish that they had more integrations, and perhaps I will do another video on creating an integration that will work with Chatling. Also, you can really collect and manage lead information in a built-in CRM-like system. You can review all of your chats and have all of your contacts, everything right in Chatling. Okay, now let's look at our workflow for SilverSuite Mobile Luxuries. We start with a greeting block that introduces our 3 premium offerings: the Royal Restroom Suite, the Executive Mobile Office, and the Coastal Shower Suite. The chatbot first asks which suite interests them. Their selection gets stored in a variable we'll use throughout the conversation. Next, we have qualification questions specific to each suite. And so this is where I set up the initial instructions to tell the chatbot how to behave, their tone, etc. And in our first prompt, we tell the chatbot to ask 2 very related questions to understand their specific needs. We save the question into a variable, as well as we capture the answer and save that into a variable. And then here we explicitly explain what the question was and the response from the user on the first question. Now, all of this would be maintained in context anyway, but I just wanted to explicitly explain that to maybe make this a little more robust. And again, we capture the user's response, and I've put it into a variable called user question. And you'll see just in a second why I've done that, because we're actually going to loop through this and the user can ask multiple questions, as we showed in the demonstration with the chatbot. So right here, I explained to the agent chatbot that if the user question appears to be in the form of a question, try to answer their question and then ask them if they have any additional questions. And then if the user says, yes, they have additional questions, we indicate to the agent that the lead has answered all of the questions, but has another question. And we capture that user question into the user question variable again, and we loop back to this prompt here. So the user can loop through this an unlimited number of times the way we currently have this set up. We could limit this, which would probably be a good idea. Once the user gets to a point where they don't have any more questions, we are sending them on to ask them to provide the contact information. What we've built here isn't just another chatbot. It's like having your best salesperson working 24/7, ready to give visitors the immediate answers they need. Remember, in today's fast-paced world, making someone hunt for information is often the same as losing them as a lead. Drop a comment if you would like to see more content about AI-powered business tools. And don't forget to subscribe for more practical tech solutions.